Hi guys, good morning. This is Elise and I have just a few things to share with you this morning. I wanted to show you some really cute Happy Mail that I got for my birthday. Some is from Rhonda Coleman and then the other is some things that Laura gave to me when I got a chance to meet her last Tuesday, and we had such a great time. And but I didn't get a chance to show the things that she gave to me. So I'm going to do that. And then I have a couple little projects I want to share. So first of all, let me show you the cute things that Laura gave to me. Well, actually, let me show you the things that Rhonda gave to me because they're right here. Okay, so first of all, Rhonda made me this really cute birthday card. It's so adorable. Rhonda, I love that stamp. It says, "It's your day." And then it's in the inside, it says, "Wishing you all of life's best." So that's really, really cute. So thank you, Rhonda, so much for that. And I had such a wonderful birthday week. I'm not going to say day because it's not over yet, because this weekend, actually, my husband and I, we're going to go to Las Vegas. So I'm looking forward to that. And then she sent me some Valentine's things. She sent me this cute little bag, and it has all of these different types of hearts. There's some rosettes. I love, love, love that little glitter arrow right there. And there's some doilies in the back. So thank you, Rhonda, so much for those. I'm going to add that to my collection of things that I'm using to, work on Valentine's projects with. And then she made me a Valentine's card. It says Valentine note. And she wrote me a note. "Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you so much." So she made me this really cute card. And then there's a little packet here. And I love this little bag with a little washi tape on the back. And in the inside, she made me this really cute Valentine's charm. Look at that. That's adorable. And it's got all these little dangles, and there's some buttons hanging there and some charms. She even has some flowers hanging. How cute is that? That's adorable, Rhonda. Thank you so much for that. I think this is my second or third little charm that I have from you. Really cute. Thank you. And then she sent me this little package here. And I saw her video, guys. I'll put the link to Rhonda's channel down below. You guys go over and show her some crafty love. She makes the cutest things, and she makes the cutest Tilda dolls. And so, oh, how cute. Okay, so she made me this French fry box. I saw her video where she made these. And I'm not sure if you used a template or you just like traced around a template. I'm not sure, but she added a little cluster of pretties here, and she colored up this little gorgeous girl, which is one of my favorite images. And it says, "Have a sweet Valentine's Day," and that's one of those stamps from Michaels. And then in the inside, she's got some yummy treats in the inside. There's some tea, raspberry tea, and a little raspberry Ghirardello chocolate. Really cute. Thank you. That's really nice. I'm going to enjoy those. And I love this cute little treat bag that she has everything in. So thank you, Rhonda, so much for all of those goodies and for thinking of me on my birthday and for Valentine's Day. And then when I saw Laura last Tuesday, she gave me a few things, and she gave me this milk glass piece with all of these yummies inside. And let me show you the cards that she made. First of all, she made me this little, I'm not in frame. She made me this cute little rosette medallion, happy birthday, and it's really cute. I could have actually put a pin on the back of that and wore that on my birthday. But that's really, really cute. Thank you. And then she made some more of her hard candy that she made at Christmas time. And so she tried some new flavors. So here's some mint. And I love this this little treat box that you have it in. And that's a cute little tag right there, Laura. I like that a lot. And then she also made some watermelon. So I can't wait to try the watermelon. So she made some watermelon. Yummy, yummy. And then she added in some things. She added in this this Delilah stamp from Greeting Farms. She's really cute, and I can't wait to color her. She's really cute. Thanks, Laura. And then she gave me some this feathery flower. And then these little flowers here. I could use these on some Valentine's projects. She gave me a bunch of those. And then also this big white flower here. That's really pretty. And then she gave me this stamp that says, "Happy birthday to you." And then look at her card that she made. She made me this 50th birthday shaker card. And the little things kind of got stuck. I saw someone use that powder applicator, and I think you get it from Joann's, but you can only order it online, I think. So I actually have it sitting in my cart. So when my spending freeze is over, maybe I can get one. But here is the the card that she made, and it's really cute. And I want to make more shaker cards. And she wrote me a really, really nice note. And I just love you too, my friend. So she wrote me a really nice note in the inside. And so thank you, Laura, very much. And then she sent me some more. I love this fabric here. She gave me some of this before, but she put a little bit more in the package, and I'm going to use that. That's really cute. And then she gave me this milk glass piece. So thank you, Laura, so much for all my goodies. I love everything, and I had such a great time, as you know, spending that day with you. And we'll have to do that real soon again. And then let me show you guys a couple. Let me move this out of the way, because I want to show you guys a couple little projects that I worked on. So on Sunday, my friend Sandy and some of my other crafty friends here, they gave me a 50th birthday party, a crafty party, and we had so much fun. And I actually did work on a couple things. So let me show you what I did. First of all, I made, before I went over there, a couple days before, I used my little dollar stamp, this one right here, that we all got from Michael's. I keep saying $1, but I know it's $1.50. This little $1.50 stamp from Michael's, and I made these adorable little mason jars with acetate. So let me see if I can show you how I use this. So here they are. So look how cute that is. So, and now you have to use Stays On. My Stays On ink pad was not stamping very well, so I ended up using the archival Rangers archival stamp pad, which didn't give me that, real crisp image that I wanted, but it was okay. So I made a few of these, and so these are the ones that I made, and I use them to make, and I have these little hearts in here because I'm going to do something else. I want to actually fill these little jars with hearts, but I got to figure out how to do that so that I can put a backing on it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet, but anyway, so I made those, and with that, I made this adorable little card. Some of you probably saw this on Facebook. And so here's my little card. This is a My Favorite Thing stamp, and I colored him up. And what I did was I cut, he's actually holding a heart, but because his little hand needed to look like he was holding the jar, I had to find a bigger heart to put in the jar. So that glitter heart is behind the jar, if you can see that. So I put it on top of the heart that he was holding, and I just cut out his hand and made a slit so that I could slide the jar to look like he's holding it. And then I cut this little hand and I put it on this side of the jar. Because if I would have left the jar, the heart that he was holding, there would have been empty space because it's not that big, and then it would look like he doesn't have an arm, but there's a little hand there. So I had to make it bigger so that it would hide the fact that there's no arm underneath, if that makes any sense. But anyway, it looks like he's holding this huge, huge jar, which I just love. And I just put a little doily here, and then I put this this distressed heart that my friend Sandy gave to me. And then I made these little banners, and it says, "You hold my heart." And I thought that turned out so cute. And this paper was gifted to me by Susan Laverty. Hi, Susan. And I just thought it was just the cutest paper. And then here's the inside. I didn't do anything to the inside. And then on the back, I just distressed around the edges, and I put a little heart there. And I'm going to put my little stamp right there. So there's my little card that I made with my little mason jar. And I have a couple other little projects in mind I'm going to work on today with that little mason jar. So I did that. And then Susan also gave me a die. She gave me a Sizzix die set, and it's this one right here. Okay, so it's this one. Here's the number, if you're interested in finding it. And I used the largest die, which is, and I think this is like a tag set. And so I made these cute little pockets. And what I did is I just cut the die, and then I just folded it up with that cute pattern paper that Susan gave to me. And then I just went through all of my little embellishments that I have here on my table, and I found these tickets, and then I put one of these really thick clips here. And then in this little glassine bag, there are some little treats. I put some paper clips in that one, and then I added this little paper clip. That's an American craft paper clip, and added a little bit of twine. So I think that turned out really cute. And then here's the one that I made with the owl. So again, I put the little ticket, the little the little thick felt owl, And then I put a little treat pocket here. And then this one I put some pink and red sequins. And there's another one of those American Craft clothespins. Paper clips, sorry. And then the last one, I put this little birdie on. And I just love this paper, the pattern that's on this paper. So cute. And then this one, I put some felt hearts. And I added another little clip with that little twine. And I think those turned out adorable. So I'm going to add those to some gift packages that I'm putting together. I need to make a few more. I only made 3 that night. And then I made another project. Well, let me get it off of here. I got it wrapped here. Okay. So this is just a little hanging sign that I made, and this image came from Paper Source. One of my friends at my party, she gave me a box of glittered Paper Source, like vintage Valentine images, and I just put it on this canvas, and that's just a thick canvas, and I put some glitter around the edges, and and I added, this is a spellbinder die that I cut out, and I stamped this love, and this is a $1.50 stamp from, I think it's probably from last year. Then I added a couple hearts here, added this little felt heart trim, and then down here I put this heart rosette that I distressed, and this is, I want to say this is from Michael's. Yes, this is Michael's from the Recollections Valentine collection, and then I just added some trim hanging down here. And I think that turned out really pretty too. And I'm going to hang this somewhere in my family room or in my kitchen, along with all of my other Valentine's things that I have out. And I think that turned out really cute. So those are the projects that I worked on. And thank you so much, Laura and Rhonda, for my goodies. And thanks everyone else that are continuing to send me Valentine's wishes, and not Valentine's wishes, birthday wishes on Facebook. And thank you guys for just, leaving sweet comments on all my little projects and things that I've been working on. And I will talk with you guys later. Bye.